Downton Abbey is transformed into a convalescent home for officers injured in the war, requiring the staff to prepare the house for the new residents. Mrs. O'Brien conspires with Thomas Barrow to get Thomas appointed in charge of Downton, believing he would be loyal to the family. Anna Smith shares information with Mary Crawley that casts suspicion on Mr. Bates's whereabouts and actions, leading Lady Mary to request that Sir Richard Carlisle investigate him. Meanwhile, Tom Branson, a pacifist, is called up for military service and resists the idea. The decision to only house officers sparks debate among the family, with Violet Crawley objecting to the officers sharing the dining room with the staff, while Mary Crawley and Isobel Crawley support the idea. Finally, Mr. Carson plots with Mr. Langley to prevent Thomas Barrow from being put in charge. Amidst the backdrop of the Russian Revolution and its unsettling implications, the Downton staff grapples with the changing world, with Thomas Barrow openly expressing support for a people's revolution, much to Carson's disapproval. Their unease is compounded by the arrival of wounded soldiers as Downton is transformed into a convalescent home, managed by the newly appointed Sergeant Barrow, much to Carson's chagrin. The family adjusts to life with the wounded, as Cora and Violet clash over managing the household duties and the potential arrival of Evelyn Napier as a patient, ultimately leading to Lord Grantham asserting his authority over Downton, reminding them that it is still his family's home. Lady Mary learns from Anna that Bates is working at the Red Lion pub, planting the seed for a potential plan. Branson, rejected by the army due to a heart murmur, reveals his cousin's death as a probable rebel, highlighting his continued anger. Meanwhile, Ethel confides in another maid her anticipation of an outing with Major Bright to see pictures. Anna and Mr. Bates meet at a pub, where he reveals that he has left his wife due to her infidelity and intends to divorce her. He assures Anna that he wants to settle things first and plans to offer his wife money for a quiet divorce, fearful she will sell stories to the newspapers. Although Anna offers to run away with him, Bates refuses, stating he will make an honest woman of her when he is divorced. Meanwhile, Alfred, polishing brass at Downton, learns that Captain Crawley is visiting. At Downton, the family prepares for the dinner with the visiting general, while also managing the convalescing soldiers. Captain Smiley, a soldier with an injured arm, enlists Edith's help in writing to his parents. Carson clashes with Thomas over the formality of the dinner service. The staff is then disturbed by Mr. Lang's night terrors, a consequence of his wartime experiences. During the military officer's visit to Downton, Mary and Anna help out with the event. Mary discusses Rosamond's misjudgment of her situation, and Violet advises her concerning Matthew. Later, Branson learns about a former comrade coming to work at Downton, causing him distress, while Molesley's presence adds to the downstairs chaos. Later, Anna discovers a letter from Branson addressed to Sybil, confessing his intention to commit an act during the dinner. She and Mrs. Hughes reveal the letter to Carson, who confronts Branson, believing he plans to assassinate the general. Preparations for a large dinner at Downton are thrown into disarray when the kitchen staff discovers a prank involving oil, ink, and sour milk. Branson, claiming illness, is excused from service, but William, a departing footman enlisting in the army, volunteers to help serve one last time. At dinner, Lord Grantham informs the guests of William's enlistment, noting his military uniform, prompting a guest to remark on its appeal. Captain Crawley observes that the ladies have been kind to Lavinia Swire, a guest, leading Violet to pointedly ask if Lavinia will become the Queen of Downton, causing a stir. Sir Richard threatens to reveal something about Lavinia and Captain Crawley to Mary, but Lavinia preempts him by confessing to Mary that she broke into her uncle's office to find evidence to save her father from financial ruin by Sir Richard, and is now being threatened. Mary accepts Lavinia's explanation and understands her motives. In the kitchen, William gives Anna his picture and proposes marriage before leaving for war, which she happily accepts, announcing their engagement to the rest of the staff. Lord Grantham asks General Strutt, who is departing Downton, to take William with him as a servant, promising him a position working alongside Captain Smiley. After the general leaves with William, Molesley is heartbroken at William's departure, and Carson and Mrs. Hughes console him. Mrs. Hughes and Carson share a drink in her office, discussing Lang's recent behavior and Carson's decision to help him avoid severe punishment. In bed, Lord and Lady Grantham discuss the events of the evening, Lady Grantham commenting on Mary and Matthew's compatibility, while Lord Grantham suggests William become Matthew's valet upon his return.